Wow, some great musical performances there, huh?
Oh, brilliant.
But you know what, I feel sorry for the parents though. Because you know what, imagine they're rehearsing all night long, especially when the beginning of their stages of their musical careers is just noise, right?
Yeah.
So how do they get to sleep at night?
Well, if they're anything like my parents, they should sleep right through it.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know about, I thought everyone's parents was like that, Well, my parents, like, I come home late, and I'm just fretting it because, my mom's giving me like 100 missed calls and I keep rejecting it.
That's true.
And I'm really scared to go home.
I know exactly what I mean. You end up at the front door,
Yeah.
you pull out your key, right? And you put it into the keyhole, looking around suspiciously, open it, tiptoe inside, check that the coast is clear, and you hear a noise, and you freeze. But then eventually you hear that noise, that one noise, such a beautiful noise every time of night. You know what that means, right?
See, when you hear that noise, you know there's nothing on this earth that's going to wake your dad up. He is out cold. That's the sound of escape.
Ah, yes, sweet escape. But you know what? It doesn't always go according to plan. There are stages in that process where you can get
there are a couple of glitches. There's stage one.
at the door.
Yeah.
You know what? You come to the door this time, put the key in, and there in front of you stands prehistoric man.
He's also known as Dad and Appa to most of us. He'll be standing there with his tight banyan on, scratching his hair, and also, occasionally, if you're lucky, scratching his vandi. He'll also follow this up with a couple of thought-provoking words, such as,
"What time is it, huh? You think I'm running a bed and breakfast for you, huh? Does this seem like a hotel service, huh? Concierge and all, huh? Huh? Rascal, this is the first and the last, okay? I'm telling you, cut and right, this is the first and the last. Huh?
Sorry,
If I ever catch you hanging around with riff raff and coming 3 in the morning, straight out the house, huh?
Sorry,
Mind it.
That's stage one. There's also stage two.
Stage 2, you skip the prehistoric man, he's not awake. You go upstairs, you lie in bed, you open your eyes briefly, look across, then there's a dark figure by your face.
Pravinda, what is this? You're going out too late now. I don't like it. You're hanging around in the dark. Bad people only hang around in the dark. I am going to tell Daddy about this.
Mom, please.
You are not going to get away.
Oh, Mom, listen, I'm not going to
You're very bad
please,
boy.
please, just leave it, just leave it. It never ends there, she's left your side of you, there's no side, out the door, through the
I
corridor,
am
even in
not
her
going to
room.
forget this. I'll tell Daddy in the morning. He's asleep right now, but I'll wake him up. You mark my words.
I really don't get this.
I know.
But, you know what? You know what the best time is when, moms are always dead silent. There's a period of time.
Where are they ever
At
silent?
my house, it's all... Good question. At my house, it's always 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Friday.
Oh my God,
Do you know why?
Tamil
Tamil
TV.
drama time. Leave on TV.
Who put on that nonsense?
Exactly. It starts off with what's that? Pudumai Pandal.
Oh.
Then it goes on to Geordie number one, Kalki, Arasi. It used to be called Selvi or something like that.
Honestly. But you know what, Madam? The one that I don't like these like dramas and stuff purely because in the dramas they put this unnecessary tense music for normal situations.
Give us an example.
Yeah, a boy comes into the kitchen. He goes up to his fridge, opens the door. He puts his hand in. He grabs an empty bottle. He looks at it. He's shocked. He looks over his shoulder, and there he sees his dad drinking the last bottle of milk. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Next we got Sylvie. You know what?
It's not also dramas, films as well.
Films are doing it as well, aren't they, Maji?
Yeah, there's running scenes.
You know the chase scenes in the films? Okay, there's a young girl, she's running along. She's wearing a sari, so she's not going to run like a Linford Christie pace, is she? Then always there's about 5 thugs behind her carrying wooden bats. She runs, and make things worse, she falls over herself. Oh, you think, oh my God, that's it. She's gonna get apu. But then, you know what? Just by some miracle, a little old villager man pushes his trolley full of vegetables and buckets, and the rowdies come in and they fall over that. And the heroine, she jumps up and she escapes. Honestly, when is that ever going to happen in real life?
There's always a meeting gap between them constantly.
If I was going to chase a young girl down the street, I would think there's no one going to stop me. I'm going to get that young girl. When I get her, I'm going to give her a good slap.
Hey, why are you chasing young girls down the street? Honestly, snap out of it, man.
But I'm just saying, if I ever wanted to, fine.
You know what I don't get? Even in those situations where girls are being chased down the street, Tamils do what Tamils do best. Sit and stare.
They won't stop anything. No, they just go, Amma, Bhati,
Chase me, man. Look at him, huh?
Moonjila adikranga. The annoying thing is, you know when you're just walking down somewhere and you think, oh, thank God, there's no Tamils here. Then you get this weird sensation.
You feel like there's someone watching you.
And then you turn around and there in the corner somewhere is these two uncle and aunties going, Daddy, I think I know him. He's a Vaksala's son. I don't know.
Very bad. Let's phone everybody and tell them.
Let's phone everybody.
You know where he was.
It's all this kiss-musi going around. And then next thing you get up in the morning and then your mom goes, hey, I'm hearing all these things that you got a girlfriend and she's pregnant and this and that.
You just have to help an old lady cross the road.
Honestly.
You know what? Another time when they stare, I don't know how they manage to do this. When they're driving.
Oh, yeah.
How do they not crash and stare at the same time?
They're just like,
Honestly.
I always see Tamil people just like manage to clock them in the car as well.
I think we've been complaining about Tamils for a bit too long.
Yeah, I think we are.
Should we bring out the next act?
Shall we just, do you want to know what the next act is?
Yeah? Huh? What's a thumbs up, man?
Okay. Boss said okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen.
What's the next act?
What's the next act? I think it's,
It's the heavy harem. They're the belly dancers, machan.
Enjoy, people.